Hey, welcome back guys. Let's go and do some more trophy hunting. So back into post-game cleanup. Persona 5 strikers. Yeah, so straight into the jail. We should be ready to jump straight in. And we're going into Osaka. Yeah, so going to Osaka jail. Remember, my Google document is linked in the description, which will give steps for everything. If you need them. I mean, I'm telling you what to do here pretty much. But if you need to be told what to do even more, yeah, I've got it all wrote down. But it's just nice to have a reference, you know, just to double check things. I need it. I need it. It's for me especially, but I can let you use it. But yeah, sorry, on to the actual fight. So party-wise, we warped this checkpoint, and you want Ryu, Yusuke, and Makoto. And the checkpoint we warped to was the Mountain Chasero checkpoint. I'm going to come and face the Dire Shadow first. And this guy's hungry for war. Yeah, the War Hungry Horseman. I didn't make that up, that's his name. Right, so as normal. Wakanda, Tarakuya, and fight the boss. So I had to turn the volume down there. You may have heard the volume coming through the speaker for a moment. 2 volumes. That doesn't mean double enemies. Yeah, so War Hungry Horseman. We should probably, soon, we should start getting quite, I mean, we're still sort of a little bit weakish, but when we get towards the end of this post-game cleanup, we should be getting a lot higher on our levels for our characters, so our damage should be slowly getting a lot better. Yeah, the way the damage works in these Persona games is not directly linked to how strong your Persona is. It depends on your level difference as well to the enemy you're fighting. If you're, say, like more than 5 enemies below them, you do like reduced damage, but if you're 5 levels above them, you do like increased damage. Well, that's how it was in the Persona 5 main games, and I assume it's kind of the same in here. So yeah, once we get nearer their level or higher, we'll start doing more damage, even if our Persona is not much better. Yeah, so he's weak too. Zio, Bless, and Curse. Try and use Rio if you can. If you're using Rio, I love using shock ability after doing a farming with Megatron at the end, where it's weak to no. Wait, I will get it right in the end. Zio, yeah, there we go. I got it right. I told you. Yeah, weak to Zio. I just love using that ability because it technicals them, and you can also technical with a physical attack, which Ryu also has in his little collection of all the skills that he's hiding, ready to use on whichever enemy he encounters, and he can destroy them with them abilities. Yeah, see how quick I killed him? Yeah, so you see how when they're shocked, use physical attacks, and then back to 0 again. And once you got that Dire Shadow, guys, quickly get back to that checkpoint, which we're just at, to try and avoid any shadows on the way. I'm going to go to checkpoint now, to the zoo. They're going to go see some animals. I like koala bears, I also like to see koala bears. It's so cute. But yeah, whatever animals you like to see, you can go and see them. And then once you've done sightseeing, come over here. And this is the strong shadow. This is the guard dog of Hades. Yes, from the game, Hades. You remember this guy? Yeah, he's weak to Cerberus. He's weak to ice. So use not Ryu, use Yusuke. He's weak. He's got an ice element. So just keep using ice on him. If you still need to use using Mystic Arts with him, you can do. Try to stay. I mean, what I'm doing here, because I've still got level my Mystic Farts with Yusuke, and he's not weak to anything else, which anybody else can cover except for Doris. So if I do need to, I'm just going to refill my SP and use it again. And ice also can be technicaled. If you freeze an enemy, they can also be technicaled by physical attacks, so that's great as well. And Yusuke, he's got physical attacks in his skill collection, so we can also use ice attacks, and then once the enemy is frozen, you can use physical attacks to technical them, and it just keeps your SP nice, and it doesn't go down, it doesn't get used up too quick, because you're not just spamming the same attack, you actually swap in between SP skills and HP skills. And ice is quite good, it freezes the enemy. I think burn is the best one. Burn is always the ailment that lasts for the longest. But freeze is good. I mean, it freezes the enemy in place, and then you can actually technical them with physical. But yeah, I have started to like Zero a bit more. Can't you tell? I mean, I've said that about 5 times already. I really like the Zero attacks and then the technicals afterwards with physical. Yeah, so he's about done. Just keep hacking at his ass when he falls over. Cut his tail off. That does a lot of damage. And then hit him around the face with his own tail. Yeah, that's a warning. You tell him, Makoto. You just stand at the back and warn the enemies. Yeah. She's got her job, staying out of the way of danger. We don't want not Makoto, Futaba. Get the names mixed up again. Right, that's him done. Cerberus. Nice bit of XP there and some yen. Unicorns leveled up. And Reef, he's finally got a heavy electric attack. Have I already got heavy? Don't know. I think I did. I've got heavy ice with Yusuke as well. Right, once you've done that, guys, back to the checkpoints. Yeah, back to checkpoint. And what we're going to do now, we're going to leave and then re-enter.
All right, let's make our way back.
Yeah, we're going to leave for jail and then re-enter to fill up our SP. Yeah, don't worry. Gameplay recording will be paused because you entered the block scene. This will not be paused because I'm not using the PS app. I don't know why this game is like that. I mean, they don't want people to spoil the story, do they? But people still have other streaming devices which can bypass that. I mean, like I'm doing here, for example. I guess if it block it, there won't be as many, but why? I mean, I was trying to take a screenshot of things at one point and I couldn't because the gameplay was blocked to recording. But it wouldn't even let me take a fucking screenshot. Stupid. So, path opened up. Yeah, you want to come over here now, guys, after warping to the albino hiatus checkpoint. Yeah, obviously you left jail, came back in to get your SP back. Yeah, you warped to that checkpoint and then come over to the boss, that green prompt, the request sign, and then choose to do the X version, the X battle. Remember, this boss comes in 2 stages. You got the souped up sort of a Megazord form with wings. Buzz Lightyear. So just keep hitting its weaknesses. Don't bother using any Phantom Dash ability objects on this one either, just like on the is it Ango, the dragon? Yeah, this one, don't use any floating items. Just use your weakness attacks. He's weak to Zero and Nuke. Oh look, Jolly Roger, that's good. Just got to max my Mystic Farts with Ryu. Awesome. Yeah, right, so I'm using Ryu first, because a good thing about, not this one, but when you have to fight Akira outside of his armour, you can shock him, and you can actually do technical, and because he's weak to Nuke anyway, you do like double damage. Pretty cool. Take your heart. No, don't take it, you'll probably die if you take your heart out. It means he's talking to the enemy. That's right, it's my turn, Makoto. Yeah, so Makoto's turn now. I'm going to swap between, once Ryu's SP is depleted, I'm going to switch over to Makoto and use her SP. And then I'll just fill her SP up later. What I probably should have done then, so I didn't use... the thing is on the bosses, shock is a bit harder to land. It's a bit harder, well, it's a lot harder in fact, to land ailments on bosses. Unless you sort of use the Phantom Dash objects. They seem to be like guaranteed to inflict them with an ailment, the Phantom Dash objects. But when it comes to your own skills, yeah, on the big bad daddy bosses of the game, the big mothers, yeah, it's a lot more tricky to actually inflict it. I did have a lot of builds starting off when I started this where we used them ailments like putting them to sleep and stuff or making them dizzy. But it's nice for mob fights, but when it comes to bosses you just can't really use it because you're just there spamming it for ages and it's very rare that it lands, and when you're just spamming it you're wasting your SP, you leave yourself wide open. I don't like to do that because if you leave yourself wide open you're going to get hurt. That's just how fights work. So good thing is always keep on the offense. Right, Akira the hero from Zero. No, he's not going to be a hero. He is the villain. We are the heroes. Yeah, so I'm going to go over to Ryu Sorry, not Ryu. I'm going to Doris. I'm going to use Rakunda on the villain. Well, the power, just make him think he's a hero. Yeah, use Rakunda on him, and then Tarakuya on Makoto. Yeah, I'm using SP on Ryu there. I probably should have just gone with Makoto if I'm honest, like I say. But I'm going to use Ryu first anyway, why not? Yeah, because I just leveled my Mythic Fighters with him, don't I? So I still need to do it with Makoto. So I don't know why I just didn't use that on Makoto and use her a bit more. Yeah, look, I'm using these electric attacks and they're not shocking him. You can see there's no technical appearing in my Megaton Raid. That Megaton Raid is quite a good attack actually, especially on the when I do the farming later on. Yeah, right. So I've used reuse SP. I'll switch over to Makoto now, and what she can do, she can use the electric objects, and then she can use nuke to technical the enemy. Right, that's really done. Oh, it's technical. Finally been shocked, has he? Yeah, I'm going to use Crab. Wait, well, a single use SP item on a single ally I'm going to use. Right, I'm going to lure him over here. I'm going to use that Phantom Dash object. That should shock him. He's in for a bit of a shock now because he's technical. Right, yeah, use nuke. He's weak and technical, so it should do a lot of damage. Wow, look at that damage you're doing. Oh, it's already worn off. Yeah, you got to watch, it does wear off pretty quickly. I could go and lure him to another one. I think I should be able to manage. Yeah, I've got plenty of SP. It's not like I need to go and use that object. Oh, I've got Showtime as well. Here comes my plaster. I don't know what she said. No subtitles for that one. I won't accept defeat. Hard luck. The hero has to win. Why does she think he's a hero for? The heroes become the villain, finally. We are the true heroes of this game, the Phantom Thieves. We just lurk in the shadows. Nobody notices us. We are masters of disguise, the Phantom Thieves. That's me and you and everybody else. Right, after that, yeah, after beating him, just head back to the checkpoint, guys. Leave the jail. That's one jail done again. That's quite a long one, wasn't it? That. Well, 15 minutes almost. Scheisse. Yeah, we're going to leave the jail, and then we're going to report the request. Painful Pass Plus. Defeat Akira the hero. And we're going to also report the Hound of Hades. Howls? And I'm going to set the new request. Make way for the Frozen King. Yeah, he lives in a fridge. Right, going to do usual stuff in Sophia's shop. And I'm going to head into Sapporo jail again. We've got to go there again. I've tried to work all these requests, so we're only going into each palace, each jail, sorry, once. You know, trying to be efficient, so it's not like too much running around where you've already been before. I know we've already been through the story, but we have to go into it again for post-game. But some of these we have to go in them twice because some of the requests, like the one where you have to defeat the strong shadows and they unlock a new fusion recipe, you have to do one of them before the next one unlocks. That's just how they work. And that's just how we have to do it. If we try and do one palace before, there's just not a way to make it easy. You're going to have to go back into another palace, another jail, do it again. But it's only once or twice. It's only one or two jails you have to go into twice doing this. But yeah, Sapporo jail.
Very well. Let us depart.
We meet again. Yeah, all we're doing here is going to beat the strong shadow. We've already defeated the boss and the dire shadow. Yeah, party-wise, we want Anne and whoever. Yeah, because this enemy is only weak to fire. Yeah, so just Anne. And yeah, like I say, whoever you want. So whoever you like the best. Whoever you've got a bit of a tendency to lean to. well, you've got a bit of a crush on. Yeah, put them in your party. Or if you like cats, you can put Morgana in there. Yeah, he's going to make sure I've got all my good weapons equipped with everybody. Right, as long as you've got Anne, you can warp to the Arboretum. I'm going to get on the snowboard and head down the hill. Yes, from the checkpoint, just jump up. That's it, get on the snowboard. Here we go. Try and do a 1080 if you can. I dare you. You'll get more points for it. There we go, another... I don't really need that. Just an item. Here he is, hiding behind this big block of ice. Oh, look at that beast. He's got a padlock on his clothes. He's going to have trouble going to the toilet if he loses the key. Wow. Okay, so this fucking big, whatever it looks like, big triangle-shaped snowman. I guess most snowmen are triangle-shaped, aren't they? Yeah, just take him out. Monarch off snow. So he's weak to, yeah, weak to fire. He's a nice enemy, he's weak to fire. So yeah, just keep using Anne. I'm just going to keep using Anne. I think I keep using Anne here. Yeah, so just keep hitting him. If you can break the lock, then his clothes, his pants will fall down and get really embarrassed, and it leaves him open for about a minute while he, you know, reconfigures himself, picks himself back up after embarrassment. You don't see anything, it's trapped between his legs. But yeah, just keep on it. Weakness attack. I guess. Is he doesn't. Oh, does he know? He knows something. He knows bless, and he's strong to nuke. Can't quite see that, so I'm just clicking on the buttons too quick. Yes, I was going to see if you bring, because you're here with Anne, you could have brought somebody in to use the technical for the element. I think it's Psy. I think fire. I'm pretty sure it's Psy burn. But we're probably never burning him anyway, just because it never lands on these strong enemies. Luckily, when we do Metatron later, he gets shot quite a lot. Yeah, almost every 2 hits he'll become shocked, so it works really well on him. But he's almost dead. Wow, I don't think I've been able to use SP items. Awesome. Right, there we go. Didn't even break his padlock. Yeah, would you complete the request and make way for the Frozen King?
Congratulations, Joker.
Right, got a heavy fire attack. Right, just got to get to another CP now. Can't go back up the hill.
Be careful.
So just going to head out here, guys. There's a checkpoint. It's not too far away, don't worry. Yeah, let's head out here into the snowy region off Alaska. That's where Sapporo Jail is based, guys, in Alaska. I know, because I've been there. Right, checkpoints over here. I don't mean I've been in jail. I just wanted to go there to make lots of yellow snow. I heard it's really good to make yellow snow there because the locals love it. Just left the jail. I'm just going to do your usual stuff, guys. Back in the RV, going to report that request, make way for the Frozen King. And I'm going to take this new one. Halt the strutting little imp. He stands. Shall I be fighting him?
You should buy something.
I mean, it's not really a fair fight. A strutting little imp. Doesn't sound like it's worth much. But we're going to Shibuya Jail again. Yeah, so back to Shibuya. Shibuya. Yeah, we're just going to explore the jail at the entrance. And the part we want is Sophia, Zenkichi, and Morgana. Yeah, because we're going to be fighting the fallen strong man. And he's weak to bless only. So I guess it don't really matter. I mean, we need Sophia, but the other two don't really matter. But I'm going to lob Zenkichi and Morgana in my party because I can. And I still need to actually level their mystic farts a little bit. Yeah, right, inside Booyah. We're going to head the fallen strong man. Yeah, he's just here, right at the jail entrance. He's just standing here, wait spawning, just so he can stay you down. Yeah, this guy's really cocky. The Fallen Snowman, aka Black Frost, I think it's called. Is it Black Frost? Yeah, I think it is. This guy's a pain in the ass to fuse, by the way. Honestly, it's a pain at you. You'll see, there's going to be a video, guys, where we just pretty much fusion stuff for the whole video. Yeah, it's a fucking pain in the ass. I have got everything wrote in my little checklist anyway, for extra reference, but yeah. I'll probably just show you a whole video of me fusing everything, just so we can go through that together, just be a bit easier, get it done quicker. I think fusing the whole companion takes me about 30 minutes, I think. So I guess it's not too bad, really. I remember on Persona 5, the main game, it took bloody ages. Took ages, but it is a bit easier on this one, because on this one you don't have to keep buying the Personas. You can actually, if you click on Summit to Fuse and you already have the Personas in the sort of Velvet Room inventory, it pulls them out automatically and uses them. I think that is a great quality of life option. Yes, thank you Atlas for adding that to this. But yeah, Fallen Snowman is almost dead. Like I say, it's weak to Bless. So I'm just going to keep using Bless, and I've already leveled the Mystic Hearts with Sophia. So rather than use SP, I'm just going to switch over to Joker and just keep using a weakness as him, just to finish him off. There you go, but it's about dead now. Fallen Snowman. No wonder it's always on the fucking floor. Right, it's almost toast. That's it, it's almost on the floor where he belongs permanently. There he is. Total knockout. Let's see, face down, head plant. Right, once you kill him, you get the Cosmic Sword. It has the power of the universe inside it. No, it doesn't.
Okay, good work, people.
Right, once you leave the jail, guys, back in the RV, you're going to report that request. What's it called? Make way for the Frozen King. No, halt the strutting little imp. We're going to hand that one in. And I'm going to take the next one. Dragon Slayer enters the fray. Going to do normal stuff in the shop, guys, and then I'm going to head into Kyoto jail. Yeah, we're heading there now. We'll probably get this jail done, and that'll be it for this video. So we're going to warp to the Fox couple statue, and the party you want is Morgana, Makoto, and Anne. Yeah, that's the party you want. Yeah, Makoto, Morgana, and Anne. Because the first boss is it's weak to fire, ice, and nuke. I'm not using ice just because I've already sort of... Well, the thing is, the boss at the end is weak to wind. So if you get these three, it sort of means we don't have to change party again. And once you spawn at this checkpoint, guys, just head west. Quickly head west, and you should get past that into this portal. And once you get in this portal, continue on, and you want to come in this one just on the sort of path on the right when you get through there. There was a shrine there before. I think it was the Mother Shrine, was it called? Baby Shrine? I don't know. There was a shrine there. But that'll lead you here, and we're going to fight the Sun's Emissary. And like I say, there, it's weak to fire, ice, and nuke. So just cast Wakunda, Tarakuya as normal, and try and use Anne. Yeah, try and use Anne, because the last boss here is weak to wind and nuke. And if you can just use Anne here and not use SP with Morgana and Makoto, then you shouldn't have to leave and re-enter to refill. But you could if you wanted, but you shouldn't need to. I think everybody will be higher level than what I am. I think I'm quite a low level for where we are in the game, just because I've been avoiding all the enemy fights like a complete pussy. I don't like to fight. Violence is bad, so I try to avoid conflict where possible. One wrong punch and you can kill somebody. Right, it's about toast. Sun's Emissary. Yeah, I still got 25 SP. Oh, look at that, I need one. Wow. Oh, let's finish him off with a Phantom Dash and then an all-out attack. Panther took down a strong enemy. Shut up, Futaba. Right, got some nice skills there. What? What's she saying? Talk nonsense, don't they? What do you think we're doing, Morgana? Shut up. Yeah, we're just going to head east, back to Fox Couple statue. Ready anytime, say the words. Fucking hell, shut up. Just going to come here, guys. We're basically near, that's near the Fox Couple statue, and we just head south. Now here is a chest, Lifeless Slayer. That's a weapon for Zenkichi. That chest was locked before, it was a level 3 chest, that's why it's not open. Yeah, we've maxed the lock-picking bond since, which is why we can open it now. You may have actually backtracked yourself earlier in the guide when I did mention it. I didn't bother. I didn't even realise then that we'd be passing the chest in the post-game content, because I hadn't actually got that far. I'd been through it, but I hadn't got that far to actually optimising it myself, so I couldn't quite remember. Yeah, so this guy, brilliant Dragon Slayer. Do we look like dragons? Oh, I guess some of our personas might do. Oh, that one does look like a dragon actually. His face, the top half. Yeah, so this guy, he's weak to he's Siegfried, I think his name is. His proper persona name. He's weak to Morgana and Makoto, so Wind and Nuke. So keep using them. I just use and there to use a Showtime. Right, yeah, spamming with Wind and Nuke attacks. Just go for it. Do not hold back. Let him have everything in your arsenal. Right, I'm not going to be throwing any punches. As we've got a lot riding on this fight. If I can kill a Dragon Slayer, what does that mean? I must be... Oh, Fist of Justice! Nice, just done that Mystic Heart with... Who's that? Is that Morgana? That would be Paws of Justice, wouldn't it? I don't know. No. Oh, it's got to be Makoto, because her weapons are like... sort of like knuckle justice, ain't they? So it must be her. Yeah, if we can beat a Dragon Slayer, then we must... What do you call that? A... Dragon Slayer Slayer? I don't know. I am a Dragon Slayer Slayer. That is who I am. Tell your friends about me. I don't know what you'd call it. But yeah, I've almost done him. Just got a Paws of Justice. Yeah, Morgana. That'll be you when you do your mystic farts. You got a motorbike there. It'd be pretty weird if Makoto actually used that motorbike Fountain Dash, because she's actually got a motorbike herself. What she do? Does she park her one at the side and then use that one and then get back on her motorbike? I'm not entirely sure how it works. I mean, obviously the developers would have worked around that somehow. Naturally. Right, he's dead. The brilliant Dragon Slayer is no longer brilliant. You are toast. The toasted Dragon Slayer. Right, so once you killed him, level 91 Bond. Yeah, right. We're going to skedaddle back to the checkpoint and leave the palace, and we should be done. Yeah, as soon as you get through that portal, quick do a U-turn, and the checkpoint's right behind you. Yeah, it's a little bit confusing that, but they've done it on purpose, because naturally you sort of run forward and to the left and right, and you can miss it. But once back at jail, we're going to hand in this quest, Dragon Slayer, and we're going to set this one, the Writhing Nightmare Rises. Yep, and going to see if I can do anything in the shop. I can't. And yeah, that's it, guys. We're pretty much done. Yeah, so I'll leave it there for that video, guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.